This looks like your average Holden Commodore, but it's not, as you can see by the Chevrolet badge on the front and the fact that I'm underneath the Hollywood sign in Los Angeles. This is the Chevy SS. Los Angeles seems a long way away from Elizabeth in South Australia, where the Commodore is built, but this isn't the first time Holden has had a crack at building a muscle car for the Americans. It follows on from the Monaro-based Pontiac GDO and the VE four-door Pontiac G8. This is the first time, however, that the Commodore has officially worn the Chevy bow tie badge. And even before it went on sale in the US last month, the SS has played a major role in Chevrolet's history, with the car being used as the company's latest generation NASCAR, and it went on to win the top-tier Sprint Cup, with Jimmy Johnson claiming his 6th crown in 2013. Both Holden and Chevrolet are being pretty coy on how successful this car actually has to be in America. Some are saying there's only a market here for about 3,000 Chevy SSs per year. Others are predicting that it could sell up to 15,000, and that could be a significant addition to the Elizabeth factory line in South Australia. Now, from the driver's seat, it doesn't feel a hell of a lot different to our VF Commodore, in SS guise at least, but this one has some unique features above and beyond what we get in Australia. Now, Americans love their muscle cars, so one of the critical elements for this to succeed is that it's got the 6.2 litre V8 from HSV rather than the 6 litre in our SS. And Chevy claims it's capable of a 5-second sprint to 60 miles an hour or 96 kilometres an hour. And that puts it on par with some of the rivals it has to compete with over here, namely the Dodge Challenger and the Chrysler 300 SRT8. Now, cruising around here doesn't feel like a big lazy V8, but when you step into it, it really does have that extra punch for the HSV V8. Now, the suspension's quite stiff, as it is in Australia, but on LA's pockmarked roads you can really feel it. It moves around and sort of rides every ripple in these less than perfect roads. Now, the refinements that Holden has made to the VF Commodore are relevant here in the US as well. It's pretty cruisy and quiet at low speeds, but America has a bit more lax noise restrictions, so this is a bit more vocal when you stand on it. Now, the other unique feature about the Chevy SS, which we don't get in Australia, is the flappy paddle gear shifters for the 6-speed automatic. And the other thing is the seats. It's got this sort of mix between the SS and the HSV seats, and it's got these quirky little fake seatbelt holders in the top of them, which are a bit over the top. Otherwise, it looks and feels just like a homegrown VF Commodore. Now, as the sun sets on the Pacific coast of LA and is about to rise on our shores in Australia, it's a gentle reminder that this car has crossed the great divide between an American and an Australian muscle car. Now that it wears a Chevy badge, it'll be interesting to see how successful it is over here. It'll be a matter of whether Holden can build enough of them and how serious Chevrolet is. While Holden has tapped into the General Motors global empire more than ever before to upgrade the Commodore to world-class standards, it will be the last time an Aussie-built Holden has the chance to crack it in the land of muscle cars, with the company announcing recently that it will close its factories in 2017.